What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one. Today we have a new product. You're looking at the Saddlemen Step-Up Touring Seat for the Road King Special. And the touring seat, the real difference is the width of the pillion part of the seat itself. The rest of it is pretty much spot on. I went with the tuck and roll this time. It is a little more cushier than the diamond stitch that I have. Also, this has the gripper material for the backrest, so it helps keep you locked in. And for the overall material, of course, I went with carbon fiber. I don't know if you guys can even see that on the camera, but this is the carbon fiber material, and it's got the outer stitch in blue to match the bike. Now, the model that I did get also comes with the backrest, which is really nice, especially for long distance. You can lock it in. This thing is adjustable in several ways here. You can cock it in forward, lean back, tighten this screw to set how far back the seat actually goes when it's put all your pressure on it. And this is pretty much everything included. It does come with this little spacer here. And what the spacer does is, if you wanted to, you would remove this piece here and slide this guy in, and I think that just moves the pad closer forward if you need to. If this default position here is not close enough to your back, maybe for smaller people, I don't know. I'm not going to use this, at least not yet. I don't think I need it, but having the backrest for long trips, for me, it just makes life so much easier. So let's talk about the difference between the touring seat, my standard Saddlemen Step-Up. I also have a Corbin Outcast 2-up seat. We can kind of look at it and compare the differences, and then we'll put it on the Road King and tell me what you guys think. All right, so here you have my two seats here. This is the original Saddlemen Step-Up that I had with the diamond stitch. I've had this for a couple of years now, over 50,000 miles. It's just now starting to show its age here. And of course, Saddlemen allows you to purchase one of their coins if you ever needed it reupholstered, changed up, or whatever it is. For me, I was going to go that route, but I decided if I was going to put the money into it, I was going to get the touring one. So I also had the capability of having a passenger with me for long distance and just having them be more comfortable overall. So on a whole, all of the dimensions and everything about the seats are about the same. The difference is, of course, in the rear pad itself. So the old seat starts at around 7 inches or 7.5 inches close to the rider, and it tapers down to, say, about 5.5 inches, whereas the touring one also starts at around 7.5 inches and tapers wider to about 9 inches. So a lot bigger pad in the back, a lot wider for your passenger, or stability-wise if you're going to have a bag strapped to the back of your motorcycle. With that being said, I also have this Lepera Outcast 2-up seat, and this was my long-distance seat that I went to for all things, because it also has a backrest that you can put in, and it also has this wide pad. In fact, this rear pad is a little bit wider. It starts at 9 inches, and it tapers to close to 11. So a wider back pad for the passenger, but the bucket itself is a lot lower. That may be better for some people with shorter legs or whatever, but the back piece itself right here is so much more shallower, and I just find overall that the step-ups do a better job comfort-wise. The Lepera seat that I have is a very soft seat from the get-go, and some people may like that. Me, I've learned to appreciate a stiffer seat. I know Saddlemens are notorious for taking a long time to break their seats in. I do find that the SDC Pro seat that I have by Saddlemen, that was not the case. It was fine right from the get-go, and I'm interested to see if this will be the case as well. Thus also why I went with the tuck and roll, a little more padded than the diamond stitch of the traditional Saddlemen seat. So let's put this on the bike. I'm taking it around and I'll give you guys my impressions. right off the bat, I can tell you the seat is extremely comfortable. And that's not something I could say with any other Saddlemen seat brand new, with the exception of the San Diego custom seat. Another seat that from day one, it was very comfortable. So if you're used to that braking period, or if you're afraid of that braking period, certainly doesn't feel like that's going to be the case here. I am sitting a little bit higher, and that could be because of the tuck and roll, or that could be just because the seat is new. But it does certainly feel like I'm sitting slightly higher as far as with my feet being able to flat foot on the motorcycle, which I never really could anyway. But just initial feelings anyway. Maybe after it breaks in a little, either that or I'll just get used to it. Overall, very happy with the fit and finish. I think the carbon fiber weave is beautiful. Goes perfect with the rest of the motorcycle. You know, can't really say enough about Saddlemen seats, period. They really are done really well. A lot of attention to detail. The blue stitch, again, really happy about that. Very happy with the seat overall, but if we're talking first impressions, the first thing I notice is how comfortable it is. And that could be attributed to the tuck and roll too. I mean, that's what everybody always says, that the tuck and roll stitching is more padded, more comfortable than the traditional diamond stitch. The gripper in the back, yeah, it certainly keeps you from sliding. You know, I'm trying to actually move my ass, take a little weight off the bike and try to move around. It does a really good job. I think the best thing to do right now is pull over, slap that backrest on, and see how comfortable it is, but no complaints so far. All right, we're just gonna pull over real quick, put the backrest on, and get going again. Show you how easy this is. Boom. You can set this screw here. The tighter you bring it in, the less back it's going to go. So I've got it all the way in so the backrest doesn't go too far back. Just the way I have it at the moment. All right. This would be my long distance mode. Oh yeah, that feels nice. So the backrest is pretty much in the middle of my back. Very padded, very soft. I like the way it moves with your back. It does swivel up and down, if you will. So if you lean into it, it swivels with your back. something that the SDC Pro backrest does not do. That just stays fixed. Certainly locks you in, and it's obviously a much smaller backrest, but this is more comfortable. This gives you more freedom of movement, I would say. Yeah, I can see this being really comfortable. Long distance, I can just put the sucker in cruise control and just sit back and put my weight into the backrest. There's no hot points. Very comfortable. Overall, very happy with the purchase. Like I said, I think it looks great. Biggest take from this is that it's very comfortable right from the start. And with all the customization options that Saddlemen gives you, you can make this look any way you want, you know? Between the stitch colors, between the materials, the patterns. Pretty much what you should be expecting from Saddlemen at this point. Top-notch product. Like I said, overall, highly recommend to see. It's beautiful. Goes with the look I'm looking for. And it's very comfortable. Once I put a passenger on the back, I'll let you guys know what they think, but I think logically they would all agree it's a improvement over the previous Saddlemen seat that I had on here, so no surprise there. But that's really all I got, guys. I think it looks good with and without the backrest. But the backrest is certainly the long trip answer to comfort. But all in all, you guys know what to do. We're gonna end it here. If you got any questions about the seat or about the bike in general, I'd love to hear from you guys down below. Appreciate you guys watching, always. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.